Hey, what's up, you guys? Jay here. I know I clickbaited you guys. I apologize. Uh, TLDR, what I'm going to talk about here is not necessarily a tutorial. It's more of a discussion that we're going to have. So if you guys don't want to stick around, the whole point of the title is just, in order to be a good singer, you must be a great musician. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm like many of you guys. I've fallen down that rabbit hole where you go on YouTube looking for singing tutorials, and you spend hours on there, and sure, you learn a lot of things like placement of your voice, sing from your diaphragm, keep a neutral larynx. You know what I mean? The point is, there's a lot of information out there on the voice, but what a lot of people forget to tell you, and everybody knows this, it's just we get caught up on one thing that we lose track of the bigger picture. Is your voice is an instrument. Everybody wants to become the best singer ever, right? Well, in order to be the best singer, you must be the best musician. Your voice is only one instrument in this musical piece, whether it's an opera or a pop song or a rap song. Your voice is only one piece of it. I'm not saying stop doing your yahs and your nays and your mums. What I'm saying is treat your voice like an instrument. Now, I know that sounds counterintuitive, like, yeah, duh, my voice is my instrument. However, do we really treat it like an instrument? Now, when a person learns an instrument, like, for example, piano, the guitar, the saxophone, whatever, a lot of the times you also have to start learning music theory and developing your musical ear. You got to learn how to navigate through chords and stay within a key of a song. And that is the main problem that a lot of us are missing. You can have the most beautiful voice ever. Like, you can have the biggest belt, the highest high note, the lowest low note, but if you can't stay in key and can't stay on beat, you're going to sound like shit. On the other hand, you can have the worst voice ever. Like, I'm talking about worst. But if you can stay on rhythm and stay on key, you're going to sound cherry. Now, I was going to get an audio clip of Adele singing a song and then play it on a backing track that was completely off key to prove my point. But, I don't want to get copyright claimed or anything. So instead, I'll just cut to this. Hey, hi. Now, a saxophone will, obviously sound like a saxophone. Despite of how an instrument sounds, if you're on key, it's going to sound good. Like, here. However, if you're off key, then of course it's going to sound like crap. Like here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, if you don't stay on key, you're going to sound horrible. Do you guys really think that someone like, for example, Louis Armstrong would make it on American Idol? And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Or, Mick Jagger. Well, you can't always get what you want, honey. Heck, even Billie Eilish. I love her. I love her music and all. And she does have a beautiful voice. But it's not something that, one would consider amazing. You know what I mean? So, never tell, 'cause I know you do well. Now, I'm making this video because, truthfully, I've fallen for the trap of trying my best to develop my voice, yet every time I go to sing in a karaoke track or something, I sound horrible. And, with this, normally, I don't really care because, I'm working, but with this whole quarantine thing, I've had a lot of time to reflect on many things, and my musicianship has been one of them. And I figured that the reason why I sound horrible is not because I have a bad voice. Like, on the contrary, a lot of people compliment me on my voice. It's because I can't stay on key. Now, here is something that I found out. If you guys are singing to your favorite singers, like, by all means, like, keep doing that because, it's fun. But if you're going to be practicing a song, practice the karaoke track. Take the vocals out of it. Like, in some of my covers, like, I'll play the melody, like I'll play it in advance and I'll play it in my headphones, and I just have my voice following the melody as I'm singing. And let me tell you, I've gotten pretty good at following a piano or following a saxophone or following whatever. But if you take that out, I drown. Like, I don't make it. I don't swim. So something I have been doing is making a playlist of just karaoke tracks. No vocals, no melody line, nothing. Just the background track. And I guess I'll let you guys know if it helps or not. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been downloading ear training apps. So I'll let you guys know how that works as well. But yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think. So yeah, thank you for putting up with my Juan spiel of the day. I hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's start a discussion. How much do you guys agree/disagree with what I said, with what I ranted about? Now, going back on the footage, I feel like it looks like I'm dissing music learning or singing learning channels or singing teachers. I'm not. All I'm trying to do is just point out that having a good voice is not necessarily going to make a song great. Being a good musician is what makes a song great. All I'm trying to say is, if you're just in it just to sound good, it's a lot better to focus on intonation and rhythm as opposed to spending all your time on technique. However, technique is what is best for, like, the longevity of your voice, to also, and it's also good for achieving the sound that you want. Every instrumentalist wants to achieve their own sound. However, every instrumentalist needs to first and foremost be a musician. For example, as a saxophonist, I'm also always trying to find the right sound, the best mouthpiece for me, the best reed for me. However, I must always focus on the music first, and singing is the same way. You want to achieve a brighter sound, a darker sound, a louder sound, a softer sound. That's fine, but music should be your first and foremost focus. Yeah, I don't know. J.O. out.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky.